You'll get to know the 7 money habits keeping you poor. The 7th habit is keeping 90% of Americans poor, so watch this video till the end to know it and avoid it as well. Now let's start. Number 1. It appears that there may be a lack of a current budget or ongoing updates to it. Without a budget, it becomes challenging to ascertain the amounts you are earning, spending, and saving. Achieving your financial goals can be quite challenging in the absence of a well-defined budget. Understanding your income is essential for establishing spending goals and, ideally, for setting aside some savings. Being aware of your expenditures can lead to more mindful spending, as it encourages a greater consciousness regarding your financial choices. It is important to regularly review and adjust your budget as you move forward. For those who may not have had the opportunity to learn about sound financial practices in their formative years, establishing a budget serves as a crucial initial step towards enhancing financial awareness. Number 2. It appears there may be some unawareness regarding your spending habits. Do you find that your expenditures on dining out exceed those for groceries? This unfortunate habit that may be affecting your financial situation often correlates with the absence of a budget. Although altering your income in the immediate future may not be feasible, you certainly have the ability to adjust your spending habits. Particularly those expenditures that are not critical, such as dining out, entertainment, and other costs that lean more towards desires than necessities. It becomes significantly simpler to allocate additional funds when one is not fully aware of the total expenditures incurred thus far. Furthermore, if you are aware of the areas where your spending tends to be excessive, you can concentrate your attention on those specific aspects when making purchases. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more money habits keeping you poor. Number 3. You're spending too much on unessential stuffs. Have you ever acquired an item that ultimately remained unused? We've all experienced moments of reflection regarding certain purchases, pondering the reasoning behind our decisions. Such purchases may seem inconsequential at the time, yet they can have significant repercussions in the long run. The souvenir, which was priced at a modest $20, has found its way into a closet. It's a modest amount, just $20. However, had you chosen to invest that $20, it is likely that you could have seen it double in a span of 10 years. While it may appear insignificant at first glance, when one begins to consider the cumulative effect of unnecessary expenditures alongside investment returns, the total can indeed become quite substantial. Number 4. You may find yourself clinging to possessions that provide an illusion of prosperity. Have you ever visited someone's home that was filled to the brim with belongings? Alternatively, it is possible that you find yourself with an abundance of items within your home. When individuals accumulate numerous possessions within their homes, it may foster an impression of affluence. Our household is equipped with 2 vehicles, a well-stocked garage of tools, a boat, skis and snowboards, bicycles, and an array of decorations throughout the home. This has the potential to continue progressing. Engaging in this practice might lead you to perceive a greater sense of wealth than what is actually the case. It may appear that your acquisitions suggest a stable financial situation. Acquiring material possessions can often lead to financial strain, particularly if one equates these items with true wealth. The wealth you possess is primarily reflected in your investments and assets. Number 5. Opting for affordability or volume rather than superior craftsmanship. Have you ever made a purchase, only to find that it was not as durable as expected, necessitating the acquisition of a replacement? We have successfully navigated similar situations on numerous occasions in the past. Rather than opting for a more expensive option, we choose to purchase the more economical version. However, it may eventually malfunction, necessitating the purchase of a replacement. A straightforward illustration would be sunglasses. You purchase an inexpensive pair, and unfortunately, they are dropped, resulting in immediate damage. It seems appropriate to consider acquiring another affordable pair. Consider the possibility that investing in a single high-quality pair could prove to be more enduring than multiple less expensive options. In the long run, it would be advantageous to consider investing in quality items and food. It is also likely that you will show greater care for items of higher value. It seems that the significance of your $25 sunglasses may not be a priority for everyone, wouldn't you agree? However, what are your thoughts on the appealing pair priced at $150? Opting for lower-priced options may ultimately lead to greater expenses over time. The situation is analogous when considering quantity as well. Why invest in 5 quality t-shirts when we have the opportunity to acquire 20 t-shirts for the same expenditure? However, it is likely that you will predominantly utilize just 5 shirts, which may even prove to be more enduring than the 20 shirts you possess. Number 6. Your long-term objectives may not be clearly defined or may lack specificity. This phenomenon appears to be more prevalent among younger individuals and certainly occurred in our experience. It appears that there may be a lack of clarity regarding your goals, or perhaps they are not as defined as they could be when considering the future. Without established goals, one may find themselves adopting a more relaxed approach to financial management. In the absence of defined objectives, one may find little motivation to reduce expenditures or increase savings. What are your thoughts on goals that lack clarity? It is your aspiration to reach a point of retirement in the future. That sounds wonderful. What steps should one take to prepare for retirement? It is your intention to settle your financial obligations. That sounds wonderful. What steps should you consider to effectively manage and eliminate your debt? Goals should be viewed as concrete objectives rather than mere aspirations. It involves conducting thorough research and establishing clear objectives. In situations where one lacks clear objectives or possesses ambiguous aspirations, there is a heightened likelihood of making financial decisions that may not yield long-term advantages. Having specific, targeted goals allows for a more straightforward approach in making financial decisions, such as prioritizing debt repayment over unnecessary purchases. Defining clear objectives provides a thoughtful framework for making informed decisions regarding your financial resources. Number 7. It appears that the balances on your credit cards remain outstanding. Maintaining credit card balances and incurring interest can be viewed as a practice that may hinder financial well-being. The elevated interest rates associated with credit cards may pose challenges to your financial well-being, leading to increased expenditures on interest on a monthly basis. It is advisable to consider settling your credit card balance on a monthly basis, if possible. It appears that some individuals may not fully recognize the implications of their financial choices, as they often believe that making only the minimum payment is sufficient. Alternatively, they may not fully comprehend the extent of the additional funds they are allocating towards interest. Many individuals encounter challenges when it comes to settling their credit card balances. If you find it challenging to manage your monthly balance, it may be beneficial to consider establishing a temporary plan until you are in a position to reduce the balance effectively. It might be advisable to focus your expenditures solely on essential items until the card is fully settled. However, this approach will be financially beneficial as it eliminates the need for interest payments. Watch the video appearing on the left side to know if you're actually successful or not. Also, Subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 10,000 subscribers.